Now, now we are going to discuss the new chapter or start the new chapter, that is chapter number 9, area of parallelogram and triangles. Now, so we have to discuss area of parallelogram and triangle. First of all, I will write the formula of a different type of quadrilateral, area of different type of quadrilateral, right? I will write the formula of different type of quadrilateral area, right? Now, first it is given that parallelogram, so we will start with the parallelogram, right? Now, area of a parallelogram is equal to area of parallelogram is equal to base into height, right? So area of parallelogram will be equal to base into height, right? Now area of rhombus will be equal to, you have to remember this, 1/2 into product of diagonal, right? So area of a rhombus will be equal to product of diagonal, right? 1/2 into product of diagonal. Now area of square, first we will write rectangle. You know this, area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth, you know this, right? Area of square will be equal to length square or side square, that means L square, or which is equal to side square, right? Now this formula you have to remember for a long time. It can be used in 10th standard or 11 or 12th standard, right? Area of parallelogram is equal to base into height, area of rhombus is equal to 1/2 into product of diagonal, area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth, and area of square is equal to L square or side square, right? We know that in square and rhombus all sides are same, and we know that in parallelogram and rectangle opposite side are same, right? But area formula is different. Now it is triangle is also given, so we will write the formula of area of triangles. There are basically 6 types of triangle is there, but there is only 4 formula is there for triangles, right? That it is in your book, right? So first of all, if it is any triangle, then area of triangle will be this, you already know, 1/2 multiplied by base into height. This formula you already know that, 1/2 base into height, right? Second one, if area of equilateral triangle, what? Area of equilateral triangle. That is equal to area of equilateral triangle will be, we know that equilateral triangle means all sides are same, therefore area of equilateral triangle will be √3/4 into side square, right? Now another formula, area of a right angle triangle, area of right angle triangle will be equal to 1/2 into product which make a product of a side, product of length of side which make right angle. So we have to take the product of side which are making right angle. And another formula, and this in standard 9 it is your 12th chapter, that is Heron's formula for triangle. Now so another formula will be there, area of triangle. We will discuss this formula in chapter number 12 later on when we start the chapter, but if you want to remember this formula, then you have to remember for this chapter S in the bracket S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, right? And you are questioning what is A, B and C. I will tell you that A is the, I will draw the triangle, then you get a better idea. This is triangle ABC. Small a means opposite side to angle A. That means this will be our small a. B means opposite side to angle B. This will be our B and this will be our C. And what is S? Then S is a semi-perimeter. That is equal to A plus B plus C by 2. That means perimeter by 2. These are the formula of finding area of different type of quadrilateral and triangle. This you have to remember because it can be used in future standard, right? So this you have to remember, right? Now when it's come to the area, this basic theory we all know that, but it is given in the book, so we will discuss that. If this will be the our figure, right? And if we divide this figure into two parts, that means if this will be the our figure T, then area of figure T will be, we will divide this into two non-overlapping part. This will be our region P, right? And here we will take, this will be our region Q, and this whole figure is our figure T. Then this two area is non-overlapping. Overlapping means, that means if we take this triangle, these two, area of this small triangle plus area of this quadrilateral, that means this part is overlapping, but here none of part is overlapping. So if in figure 2, in any figure we want to find the area and it is divided into two non-overlapping part, then area of figure T, in short notation we can write area as a AR of figure name, that is area of T is equal to area of P plus area of Q. But this two figure has to be non-overlapping, right? Then we can write the main figure area is equal to area of T is equal to area of P plus area of Q, right? Now, and one another thing you have to remember about area, that if two figure is congruent, what if two figure is congruent, then area of that figure be also congruent. That means if two figure is congruent, then their area are also congruent, then their area are also congruent, right? So if two figure is congruent, then their area is also congruent, right? This you have to remember. Okay. Now exercise 9.1, which of the following figure lie on the same base? That means in which of these base is same, in which two figure, and between same parallel. It has to be between same parallel line. In such case, the write the common base and two parallels, right? So in this figure we have to write the common base and parallel line, right? Now we can see that in this figure, triangle DPC and quadrilateral ABCD have a same base, which is CD, and these two are parallel lines. So AB is parallel to CD, and common base is, we can see that, DC. Parallel line will be this, and common base will be DC, right? In this figure common base is there. SR is the common base in SMNR and PQRS, but parallel line is not there, so this will be no. But if we want to write the common base, here common base is SR, but parallel line is not there. Here we can see that triangle TQR and quadrilateral PQRS both have a same base and common parallel line, right? So here it is, we can see that QR is parallel to PS and common base is right? Now here it is, we can see that it has no common base, but two parallel line is there. So parallel line will be AD is parallel to BC, but no common bases, because in this triangle PQ is a common base, and in this quadrilateral BC is a, that if we want to see the BC is base, here PQ is base, but base are not same, but between same parallel line, right? AD is parallel to BC. Now here it is AB is parallel to BQ, right? And two figure will be ABCD and ADCP or APQD, right? So we will write the common bases in any figure, that is AD, right? And here no common base is there, but PQ is parallel to SR, because these all are small parallelogram, but they don't have a common base, right? But between same parallel line, that is PQ is parallel to SR. So only common base and parallel line figure will be this one, and this one, right?